Hey, it's me, and welcome to your one-on-one with Ronnie T. Hey, you guys, today, and I do have some tea. I have my review of the Real Housewives of ATL. Let's just say, you guys, I was completely in for a treat last night as I prepared for hours in advance, watched the marathon of season 2, and at 9 o'clock I was so ready. I was so ready. I want to send a shout out to Siobhan Chase, my friend Corey, and De'Amber Young for all sticking with me and giving me comments and their feedback on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, like I asked many of you to do. Last night I took notes. These are all my notes as I watched last night's episode, and I actually watched it over again when it came on at 12 on Bravo. I was definitely in. I'm going to love the season. The season will be longer. Definitely more drama. And I love it. Let's just start off with my notes, shall I? I'm not going to try to read from this from start off, but I definitely took a lot of detailed notes. Sheree getting into acting, when it first came on, it threw me off. Because I'm like, this is fake. Sheree, this man, what? But I definitely believe she can get into acting. And a lot of you guys said, oh, the acting isn't going to be for Sheree. Guess what? They're reality TV stars. They're all certified actors. And Hanini, I just love her presence. She comes into the little acting workshop. Oh, I didn't know. I showed up a little early and she kind of took over, but she wouldn't be Nene if she didn't. I loved every minute of it. Then it goes into Kim coming out in US Weekly talking about her sexuality. I had known of this for months, but she has a relationship with DJ Tracy. I think it's cute. Never in a million years I always seen Kim as this gaudy, home wrecking character. So I never seen her as being with a woman, but that's your cup of tea. So be it. I love it if you love it. I do have one thing to say to Kim. I think she needs a little more control as far as her homing. Her girls, the cycle. I've noticed in the past cycles with them just being overly spoiled, but in this cycle, it just seems like they're just Kim has no home control. Like it's just I talk to my mama the way that those girls talk to theirs. I wouldn't be in front of the camera talking to you guys, obviously, because I'd be on the ICU unit. So Kim definitely needs to get that involved. I do see that she's with DJ Tracy. She does admit that she's not in love, but she's still holding on to Big Papa. Girl, what's up with you still wearing that rock? A lot of us want to know. It's crazy, but Big Papa. I seen a picture from why they call him Big Papa. Little man. But they're just so funny. The whole Kim and Nene relationship is funny. Like drama after drama after drama. I kind of expected they have an on and off of the relationship. I thought it was extra cute how Nene got all dressed up in a ball gown and hired a staff of her friend. It's just like, are you freaking kidding me? But that's Kim and Nene for you. We all love Nene, but her hair this cycle, I love it. It's getting better and better with it. At one point, I was just like, what is it? But I love it. Nene's going through a lot this cycle, and she's definitely taking out on a lot of people. There's a lot going on in her home, obviously. She was ringless this episode and in episodes to come. Definitely her and Greg have some issues. But apparently, Dwight's going around loaning people $10,000. Yeah, right. $10,000 in cash. He just gives Greg $10,000 in cash. And Dwight's a stunt queen. And I definitely agree with tonight's episode. Dwight does think. My thing is, I feel as though if you did it out of your heart, you wouldn't go around Atlanta discussing with people that you gave this woman's husband $10,000. Like, you don't do that to your friend. If there's a financial situation going on, you give it because you've given it out of your heart. If you receive it back, you receive it back. But don't go around talking about, oh, I lent out $10,000. Oh, I put $3,000 into Ray's show. Honey, you came in the last 5 days. How could you possibly? This wasn't he by Dwight. This was she by Sheree. And I believe the show was gorgeous. Like, I'm not even going to go into Dwight. Dwight just needs to get that nose fixed. And I just can't. I can never be in his presence. I'm sorry. It's just not for me. I just can't do. I always said I would never use this word, but I just can't do the type of Dwight fitness is full stereotype of a like it's just not for me. So housing market obviously went down in Atlanta. Greg apparently needed the money, got $10,000. Greg tells me he only got 500. I honestly believe Dwight did get him in $10,000, but like I said, Dwight, you don't go around talking about it. Now the whole charade thing, I ain't getting into that. Everybody is going on my girl Candy. Leave her alone. Candy is a sweetheart. I love her since Escape. I'm loving the hair color this cycle, and I want to send a big shout out to her recent stylist, my boy Dario Pulliam from Baltimore, Maryland. He did her hair and makeup, well, I believe just her hair for the Leave You video, which I can't wait to see. But definitely shout out to her. But Candy's dating one of the Baltimore Ravens players. I know his first name's Willis. I don't watch football, so I don't know any more about him. But I think they're cute. They did show him in last night's episode, and they're cute together. It seems like he's completing her for the moment. Candy's been through a lot in the past year, from having to lose her fiance and stuff like that. So if she's happy, I'm happy. I've read things with media takeout. Her and Fantasia are going on tour together, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait till they come to a city near me. I'm definitely going to see them. But apparently, it's going to be called the Home Wreckers Tour. Leave it up to media takeout. Leave them girls alone. Candy, do what you do, boo, and do the best at it. I cannot wait. Candy, she has a bet going on that she can't have sex until December 31st. And I watch her show Candy Hood at night all the time, so and the whole cast is just funny. But she can't have penetrated sex, but she can't have oral sex. I would love a bet like that, but we're not even going to go into my personal life. Phaedra, the new girl. I don't like her. I don't like her. I know her as the attorney for Toya's book deal in the first season of Tiny and Toya. And she was okay then, but now she's like pregnant. She has an ex-con as a husband, and she doesn't fit in. She's gonna add drama to the season. I see that already, but she's just there. She's just there. Lisa Wu left the show because apparently it was beginning to be too scripted. But honey, like I said, if you're on reality TV, everything's scripted. Phaedra, she's just there. Sheree, she dating her doctor this season. We didn't show him, but you guys noticed at the beginning, Sheree has a stepdaughter this upcoming cycle. There's an older girl, and they showed her with her other two kids that biologically belong to her, but apparently she's a stepdaughter now. So big ups to Sheree. I cannot wait till future episodes unfold. Phaedra, she's there. Candy, I love what you're doing. I cannot wait until future music projects. Nene, don't ever leave Real Housewives of Atlanta because that's when I was just refused to stop watching it. I love Nene to death. Kim, it's Kim. I'm loving her hair this season. If Derek Day helped you out with that, he did a fabulous job. Nene actually looks her age this season. Like, at one point, Nene would tell her she's 30 something. And I didn't believe it because her wig fit the size of like a 40-something-year-old or 50-year-old. This is the fact that she smoked cigarettes that added on to her looking older. But I like her this season. Phaedra, like I said, you're there. I'm sorry, why do I keep going on the go? Ronnie, stop, be nice. Sheree, I'm loving it. Candy, I'm loving it. Nene, I'm loving it. Family new girl. What's her name? Cynthia. I know I'm not gonna like her. Obviously, the producers don't like you because you have not one cameo the first episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she thinks it's cute that she's getting aged 3 times. Just over it. And I'm going to end this video in a moment, but before I just want to come with some of the shade that was being thrown tonight between Dwight and Nene. I loved it. Me and Corey were actually on the phone cracking up, laughing. Dwight, after all that going on, WWE ball running. Nene, I feel like she was definitely in her feelings, and Dwight goes to hug Nene. So it's like, hi, friend, like, we supposed to be the best friends, hey? And he's like, can I get a hug? And she goes, no. And I loved it. He tried to walk off like, oh, it don't even matter. But you could tell it was he was in his feelings. He wore his emotions on his face. Definitely get your hand out my face. It was just too funny. They're both just funny. Dwight's a stunt queen. Nene definitely gave it to him. I loved how she wrote a good check and gave it to his ass. And I just cannot wait till the Real Housewives of Atlanta this cycle, this season. I'm not going to give you a review every update. This is just my first review. First episode. I'll probably do another one this season finale. But I love it so far. I've waited a whole year for it. It's finally here. And you guys take toe with me as I will be posting trending topics on Twitter. I'll be having open forums on Facebook weekly of the Real Housewives of Atlanta every Monday night, 9 o'clock p.m. I love you all dearly. Bye.